Hey there, and welcome to another stream of Voice Acting WoW Quest for fun. It's Saturday, so it's a Horde day, so I'm going to continue on my Orc Demonology Warlock here. Last we left off, I was in Borean Tundra, doing some quests here at Warsong Hold. And I was nuking some Nerubian sinkholes, trying to find Shadow Stalker Luther, and taking out some Nerubar egg sacs. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get on back to it. Luther right there. It doesn't get much deader than this. Strangely, the Nerubians did not devour the corpse. After careful examination, you see that Luther's death was self-inflicted. Deadly poison. Smart. Nerubians won't come near this toxic corpse. You notice that Luther is holding a journal. You skim through the pages of the book, looking for anything of importance. On the last page, you discover what appears to be a frantic scribbling.
Necrolords, at least a dozen by my count. Farms to the west are being used as some sort of horrible spawning glade for Scourge. Row upon row of victims. I think they're on to me. Made a dash for the hold. I won't be captured alive. Dread venom hemotoxin. If they decide to bite into me, they'll be in for a surprise. Take this information back to Barthas.
Can do Luther. Alright. So I gotta get some of these Nerubar egg sacs. Down there. My right click has been a little funny, so hopefully it doesn't mess with me too much. Halfway there, 5 more eggs. Well, egg sacs. And Nerubar dung beetles. Alright, 2 more. Got another sinkhole. It's the last of 4. Wherever it is, there we go. Fire in the hole. I guess shit in an orc voice. Fire in the hole! Alright. Back into the hole, turn in these quests. Oh, looks like they're all outside. So, Quartermaster, log off.
That'll stop him. At least I think it'll stop him. Either way, you've done your part. That's all an orc can ask for, no?
Go forth to victory.
Alright, Shadow Stalker Barthas here.
What now? Is he dead?
Sure is. Poisoned himself. And if it would let me continue here.
Victory
Should be nice.
There
we go. Barthas flips to the last page of the journal and begins reading.
This is very bad news. Hellscream must be notified at once.
Barthas tears out the last page and rolls it up.
Take this to Hellscream at once. In the meantime, I'm going to send a team to scout out the farms. Be sure to tell Hellscream that we're going to need reinforcements.
Will do, Barthas. What's up, Overlord Razgor?
They just keep on coming, despite our best efforts. Something's gotta give, story reader.
Take the staff.
You're a tough mother, story reader. I think your talents are better suited elsewhere, like the root of the whole damn problem.
Razgor points to the west.
1,000 Scourge, at least 4 full-sized floating death machines, and who knows what else. But you're gonna find out, and then you're gonna handle it. That's right, you're gonna beat the hell out of the Scourge army that's currently beating down on our door. Get to the top of Warsong Hold and report to Windmaster Tobor. He'll be expecting you.
Strength.
Will do, Razgor. Alright. So we go talk to Hellscream. I believe is down here. Yep. What's up, Garrosh? Just trample your little map there.
Live by these words.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Do not burden me with nonsense.
Hellscream reads the journal entry.
Is that all?
Hellscream shakes his head.
You may not have noticed that we're trying to win a war here, Orc. I need all available soldiers at the primary points of conflict. This means that we don't have any real soldiers to spare for these minor incursions.
Hellscream pauses to think.
If Barsus wants reinforcements at the farm,
Hellscream claps his hands together.
he shall have them. Report to Barthus's assassins at the farms west of here. Let them know that reinforcements have arrived.
Will do, Hellscream. Alright. So now, that other quest. Let's me to go up to the Flight Master if I remember right. So go and fly up. Alright, what's up, Tobor?
Talk to me.
Hey man, I've been expecting you.
Tobor points west.
Take a peek. Across that tundra be death, man. Death. Tanks, man. I be talking about siege machines. We got heavy tanks stationed at Garrosh's Landing on the west coast. We gonna get you to the tank, and you gonna use the tank to lay down some Horde justice on this scourge. The only tricky part be getting you there. No way we be sending you on your Wind Riders. Too risky. You see that pixie over there? That blondie elf? Yanni be his name, man. He can get you to the coast safely. Once there, talk to Gorge Day Corpse Grinder.
Spirits be with
Or,
me, man.
no, that's with a J. I don't know what that dude's name is. Yanni. Where's Yanni? There we go.
Anaria Shola.
We've lost a good many of our Wind Riders on scouting missions to the west. The Scourge is ruthless in their assault against any would-be spies. Fortunately, I've come up with a solution that only risks the life of the rider. It's seen a 30% survival rate to those being ferried across the plains of Nassam. That's a 30% improvement over when we were using Wind Riders.
Send me to Garrosh's,
Send me to Garrosh's Landing, Yanni.
pretty little magic carpet. Alright. Let's go find Gorge the Corpse Grinder. See if it lets me off the mount. I don't know why I'm lagging like that. Latency should be fine. Gotta get DC'd here? What? It's like zoning me in. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, there we go. Just a little bit awkward there. What's up, Gorge the Corpse Grinder? It's a pretty sweet armor you got there, buddy.
No mercy for the dead! None of them had the guts to stay behind to defend our glorious tanks after Hellscream deemed the coast condemned. It's mostly quiet here, seeing as how the Scourge are forming up ranks to assault Warsong Hold. Sometimes I get a stray zombie or ghoul, but they don't last very long.
Gorge strokes his axe.
Of course, there's the mist.
Gorge shudders.
We need to get these tanks back up and running. They ain't gonna fix themselves. Mobu's gonna be the one to handle that stuff. Talk to him and see what he needs. Maybe you can shut him up before he finally drives me into a berserker frenzy and I cleave his little gnome-sized frame in two. I hate gnomes.
Poor gnomes. No respect. Nope, not a gnome. What's up, Mobu?
You're the new tank driver, buddy.
Or,
You're the new tank driver, buddy? Fine by me. We just need to get these things up and running. Yeah, you try to go out into the plains of Nassam without a tank, and you're as good as dead. Both Garrosh's Landing and Pele were wiped out by the mist. We're the only ones crazy enough to stay here, buddy. These wrenches are useless, buddy. I need my pneumatic tank transdigamer rig to get these things up and running. Unfortunately, I left it at my old digs on the other side of this landing. It's a beat down hut next to the stables. You're gonna have to go and get it for me, because I sure as hellfire am not going to go anywhere near the mist. Oh yeah, buddy. Watch out for the mist. The mist is what tore up these shores. I need metal to patch these tanks up. Super strong metal plates can be found scattered about all across Garrosh's Landing and at the bottom of the bay. Just be careful when you're out there searching for plates. The mist is, aggressive. The mist is what took out the landing in the adjoining Tuskar town. Poor little Tuskar. Hurry back.
yeah, he's little. Dude's like 10 times your size almost. What's up? Walter of Palais? Palea? I don't know. Palais is what I'm gonna call it.
What you see out here on this coast is not a result of the Scourge. In fact, we believe that the Scourge also fear the mist, which might be why they do not come here. You see, the mist is alive, friend. Inside those airy tendrils lie death. Should you step within its grasp, you will vanish. The mist will take you. We have never seen anyone return alive from the mist. Across the mist to the north you will find Garrosh's Landing. To the south are the ruins of my old home, Palais. Both have been ransacked by an ancient force known as the Cavaldier. These fearsome savages slew all of my people without mercy and drove your people inland. All that remains of the Tuskar of Palais are our personal effects, taken as relics by the Cavaldier. While we are not a vengeful race, justice must be served. The Tuskar relics must be returned to me. Enter the mist and find them. A Cavaldier lieutenant known as Oribus directed the initial incursion against my people at Palais. He oversaw the destruction of both villages and then disappeared into the mist. In those early days there was talk of a horn that Oribus gifted to the Cavaldier Mistweavers. The horn could be used to summon him once the need arise, or should the need arise. We need to get that horn from the Cavaldier Mistweavers and call forth Oribus. If he is destroyed, these savages might retreat. Seek out Mistweavers at Palais to the south.
Alright. I'll grab this other quest over here. Looks like it's, yeah, inside. Where's the Cavaldier? There we go. Down this door. Need something off them or just to take them out? Relics. And there's the quest. What's up, Mutu the Younger?
I can hear the mist creatures outside. Their yells are driving me mad, but I dare not try to escape. And where would I even go? How long would it be until they caught up with me and executed me like the others? I wonder, how far has the mist crept, stranger? Has it overtaken this whole continent? Would you be willing to help me to try and escape the mist? I think I can lead us back toward my father. I still sense his life spirit. He is close.
Walk with me, Earthman.
Let's do it, Mutu.
I've been expecting you.
Thank you for doing this, Orc. I think I know how to get back to my father. Please don't let the bad things hurt me.
Do my best there, Mutu.
so cold.
It is Northrend. And it ain't Shalazar.
I can feel my father's aura. He's definitely this way. Come on, story reader. I thought for sure that I would die like all of the others.
Leave her alone, Miss Lord. Bothering you, honey?
Everyone is dead. Everyone and everything.
Get out here. Too alone.
The mist is death, senseless without compassion.
I think I need to look at these dudes. Where's the metal blades? Some Tuskar relics.
The mist is death, senseless without compassion.
Okay, so yeah, I do loot the relics.
Everyone is dead. Everyone and everything.
I should mark my turn.
I thought for sure that I would die like all of the others.
A little bit disturbing.
How will we overcome the mist? How will we overcome the mist? I see a break in the mist up ahead. We're getting closer.
Really, 3 times in a row?
How will we overcome the mist?
We'll get out of it. Don't worry, Mutu. I got your back.
Have you heard of the Tonka? They are supposedly related to Taran in some way. Can you imagine such a thing?
Yeah. Just a bit there, Mutu. Just a bit.
Everyone is dead. Everyone and everything. Father! Father, I'm saved!
Mutu thanks you, story reader.
Glad I could help you. Mutu and Mutu the Younger.
It is whispered in the winds, friend. Your name is known to the elements. You have done a great service to Mutu on this day, and you shall be rewarded.
Thanks, Mutu. Both of ya. I think I'm good on those. Higher item level, but not stats I really want. Drop the Waltor. Oh, if I didn't get the relics. Forgot that's what I was doing in there in the first place. I ran into that escort quest. Relics. Strong metal plates. dude. Tuskar relic, I know you got. Alright, that's the last of the metal there. I just need Tuskar relics. Oh, just venison. Give me your Tuskar relic, I know you got one. How about you? You got one for me? Give me that relic.
I need a target.
Alright. What's the opening name? Oh, the pneumatic tank transjigmer rig. Technical term. One pneumatic tank transjigmer rig coming right up. Back to the coast. Water. Drink water real quick.
My blood and honor you must serve. Return the Tuskar relics.
Sadness overcomes Waldor.
Ruin. That is all they leave in their wake. They must be taught a lesson. Tuskar magic is similar to what your people call shamanism. While we serve the elements differently than you, the power that we are able to call forth is formidable.
Walter waves a torch-like baton in front of you.
With this Tuskar torch, I want you to return to the mist and strike at the Cavalier vessels. You will find 3 of their vessels docked behind the mist at Garash's Landing, north of here, and 1 docked off the shores of Palais to the south. Burn these ships in effigy for all to see. Find the horn of the ancient mariner?
Yeah, sure did.
You must call for Orobus using the horn of the ancient mariner. Take the horn and travel west to Warsong Jetty. Make your way to the end of the jetty and blow into the horn. The sound should rouse Orobus. Slay the foul beast and return to me.
Will do, Waldor. What's up, Mobu?
Yo!
Got your pneumatic tank transjigmer rig.
Did you find the PTT?
Sure did.
Great work, buddy! Now where'd I put those spare parts? Remember, the mist is bad!
Yep, here's those plates for you.
Great work, buddy! Now where'd I put that pneumatic tank transjigmer in?
I just gave it to you. You've already lost it?
Thanks for all your help, buddy. You can let Gorge know the tanks... You can let Gorge know the tanks are ready for action. Hopefully you can clean up this place once and for all.
Do what I can, Mobu. What's up, Gorge?
Blood and thunder. With the current state of our transports and shipping lanes, we haven't been able to get a damned siege engine to Warsong. These tanks are all that we have left from the original expedition. Now that they're operational, you're gonna use them to stomp the Scourge offensive at the plains of Nassam. Once you're ready, jump into one of the tanks and drive it out of the plains of Nassam, southeast of here. Use the tank's weapon arsenal to take down the Scourge army. If you get in a jam, the meat pounder will tear 'em up and the landmines will finish 'em off. If you find any of our soldiers, grab 'em. One last thing, fuel tanks can be found all over the field. Try to get close enough to that structure in the center and see what's going on. If you do all this and live, go to Hellscream.
Alright. Mess some stuff up with the demolisher, if I could talk. Going the right way here? Yeah, okay. Obliterate 100 Scourge units. Rescue 3 injured Warsong soldiers. And identify the Scourge leader. Rescue? Maybe?
Our enemies will fall.
Yeah.
Thank you, friend. Now these beasts shall feel the fury of the Sunwell.
I bet you.
What business have you?
Thank you, friend. Now these beasts shall feel the fury of the Sunwell.
I will protect you, friend.
Alright, so that's all the dudes rescued again. Obliterate some Scourge if I can get better aim here. Beats off. Short range maximum carnage. Sounds good to me. Oh, this thing uses mana, I didn't realize. Oh, that's, oh yeah, what do you say, fuel cells are located around here? Yeah, that's what I need. Looks like a fuel cell. Or fuel barrel. Is there something I need to do to grab it? Finding soldiers grab them. One last thing. Fuel tanks can be found all over the field. What do I do with the fuel tank? Just run it over? Okay. I guess so. Guess I just didn't run it over well enough the first time.
You only delay the inevitable. The dread citadel rises in the east as the armies of the dead march from the heart of Icecrown.
Kelpie's odd up there. burning down the ship quest for the Tuskar. Just cruise on over there and do it. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, where'd it go? Like zoned me out of the mist. There we go.
I need a target.
Turn this sucker down. Burn. Like set fire to the ship. Thanks for helping, Rogue. Just annihilated him. Alright. Let's go slay Oribus the Helmsman. Over here. More of the ancient girdle.
The helmsman comes for you.
Talk about shit. Healthstone and soulstone. Just to be safe. Never hurts.
A child has found a new toy. Crewman, take this infant's toy away. Aye, Captain. Crewman, show this ant the might of the Cavaldier.
Aye, Captain.
Crewman, show this ant the might of the Cavaldier.
Aye, Captain.
Crewman, show this ant the might of the Cavaldier.
Real original there. Oribus.
Aye, Captain.
Now you face Oribus, fool.
Alrighty. Next question. Waltor.
A show of resistance to the Cavaldier savages might be what is needed to save my people at the other encampments. Perhaps the Cavaldier will think their actions should they believe, or rethink their actions should they believe that retribution will come.
Goes on, yep.
It seems that the loss of their lieutenant has only stirred the nest. They are more angry and aggressive than before. Ah, you've done what you can here, friend. At the very least, you deserve some form of compensation for thinning their numbers.
Take those bracers.
A fellow survivor of Palais, known as Karuk, made his way to the main base of the Cavaldier in the Borean tundra, far to the south where the snow was once bountiful. Karuk hides along the bluffs overlooking Riplash Strand. Seek out Karuk and let him know what you did for my people here at the Coast of Echoes. The safest route to Karuk is through your fortress. From Warsong Hold, take the road south and follow it around until you reach Riplash Strand.
We'll do Waldor. I'll probably just fly there, but first I'm gonna go over to Warsong, Hold, turn in those quests. So Shadowstalker Icarus.
This is it? Hellscream sent a single orc boy? If I still had a jaw, it would be on the floor right now.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, everybody.
According to Luther's note, the Scourge is now using this place as a breeding ground for those monsters you see lumbering across the field. Ugh. Those monsters were once orcs. Taran. We need more information before a plan can be devised. I want you to investigate 3 sites that are heavily trafficked by Scourge. The Warsong Granary, southwest of us, Torp's Farm, directly west of us, and the old Warsong Slaughterhouse, north of us. Return to me once you've scouted them out.
Trust no
We'll do Icarus. What's up, Shadowstalker Canarius?
The soldiers that they didn't kill are being held in cages scattered across this farmland. Through some thievery, we've managed to find a few keys, but we're unable to get close enough to any prisoners without being attacked. We need your talents in securing those keys and freeing the prisoners. Bash in the brains of the Necrolords and apparitions and take their keys. Use those keys to free Scourge prisoners.
beware the living.
We'll do Canarius. What's up, Farmer Torp?
Just look at them! My beautiful Kodos are helpless to defend themselves against those filthy swine! I need you to buy me some time, Orc. I think I can cure the Kodo of the sickness, but you need to keep the unliving swine off of them, else there will be nothing left to cure. Get out there and send those swine to their graves, permanently.
May your blades never dull.
Alright. Beat up dudes to get keys. Scourge prisoners. Take out these unliving swine. Zombie pigs, that's pretty frightening. Okay, so I need a key. Or no, it's in cages. Get Necrolord. Undead piggy. Okay, there's the key. Be free.
I am forever indebted to you, friend.
Don't worry about it. Hard prisoner. Down, Necrolord. Pretty smart gear you got, buddy. Did I get a key off him? Guess not. That did. Okay, it's on the day. Give me your key, Necrolord. Ah, piggy. Free prisoner.
I am forever indebted to you, friend.
Don't worry about it. Just get back to Warsong or where we need to be. Got you, aberration. Hook it up with a key. it's not. Prisoner.
Thank you, friend.
Proud, buddy. Nice. Free prisoners.
Thank you, friend.
Going down, Necrolord. Key while we're at it.
Target.
Be free, prisoner.
Thank you, friend.
Going down, piggy. 2 Necro Jerk.
Target something first.
Got a key. Do I have another one? Some more Necrolords and aberrations.
Don't let them turn me into one of those aberrations.
Well, if I get a key, I'll help you, buddy. Do what I can. Stinking piggy. Zombie piggy. And none of them want to hand over another key. Oh, maybe because I'm done. Derp. Gotta scout these areas here. Is that not scouted? Okay, just hallway, Necrolord. Alright, now to go scout the granary. Big ugly sucker. Alright, turn these up. What's up, Torb?
I think I've got it, Orc. Take this writing snaffle, story reader. You'll notice that I've placed a tiny medicine dispenser in the mouthpiece. That thing will cure the infection as soon as a Kodo bites down. Once you've cured the sick out of them, you'll need to ride them home. They'll be weak, so you'll need to gently direct them here. Bring my babies back, story reader. One last thing. You've got 10 minutes. That's how long the antidote will remain effective inside that snaffle.
Strength.
Alright, let's do this. Other dude's gonna wait a second. Gotta rescue some Kodos. Get in the way, zombie pig. Cure the Kodo. Is that enough? Do I need to... Oh, deliver. Gotcha.
One more beast saved from death. Great job! The Scourge are no match for me, Torp. Great job! Here's your Kodo, Torp. Yes, it worked! Here's your Kodo, Torp. Yes, it worked!
Actually glad I didn't turn in those other quests, because now I kind of have a marker there on the mini-map for it.
The Scourge are no match for me, Torp. Great job! Delivered as promised, Torp. Great job!
I think I'm doing a great job. At least Torp keeps telling me I am. 2 more Kodos.
One more beast saved from certain death. Great job!
One more.
Here's your Kodo, Torp. Yes, it worked!
What do you need?
You're a true hero, story reader. My Kodos would have died out there without you. You have my thanks, and the thanks of all the soldiers and journeymen that will use these Kodos to strengthen our presence in Northrend.
Be safe.
Glad I could help. Alright. What's up, Canarius?
Each prisoner saved is one less undead aberration that we have to deal with. You've done a great service for the Horde.
Our time will come. There we go. What's up, Icarus?
This is far worse than what was noted in Luther's journal. They've got this place covered in scourge and are infecting everything they touch.
Icarus nods.
It gets worse, if you can imagine such a thing. The Scourge agent that's overseeing the abduction and transformation of Horde soldiers into undead monsters is using the Northwest Farm as a spawning glade. Shadowstalker Getry has been staking out that monster for the past week and has gathered some vital information that might allow us to end this menace. Get to Getry and see if you can help him put a stop to the Scourge assembly line. You'll find Getry at the abandoned tower on the northwest border of these farms.
Alright. Get Getry. What's up, Getry?
That better be good.
Gertrude looks you over.
This is all Icarus could send? This is madness. How do they expect us to take on a Scourge Necrolord and an unknown number of his minions? If Icarus sent you, he must think that you are capable of great feats. Perhaps you will call down a miracle today, eh? When you're ready, we will descend and face Viridus. If we make it out of this mess in one piece, report back to Hellscream and Warsong Hold.
Let's do it.
This is it, Story Reader. The start of the end of the world, and you're here to see it off. Let's go.
We'll walk slowly to make the beginning of the end of the world more dramatic. Shadow Stalker. Walked even slower than I do in RP walk. What's up with that?
Is this it? Is this all the mighty Horde could send? Or could muster? Pathetic.
Bring it on, Viridus.
I've never understood your type, the hero. Why won't you just let it go? Why do you fight the inevitable? The Lich King cannot be stopped. Accept it. This world is coming to an end. Let it burn. Take him away and prepare him for reanimation.
Sarfang.
I'll rip your shriveled heart out with my bare hands before any harm comes to Story Reader, Necromancer. You were never alone, Story Reader. This world that you seek to destroy is our home. We will fight you with every fiber of our being, until we are nothing more than dust and debris. We will fight until the end.
Then you are a fool.
A fool who is about to end you, Necrolord. There will be nothing left of you for the Lich King to reanimate.
You, a lone orc, against me and... Rise!
Is that the best you can do?
There it is. Sure messed my Lord up there.
Don't waste my time,
Or Felguard. I think call him Felguard.
I can't believe it. Sarfang. I am honored. Honored to have fought along your side, sir. You should return to Warsong Hold now, friend. Hellscream will surely want to hear of what just happened here. Of Sarfang.
You'll make no mention of me, either of you.
Farewell.
Alright, back to Warsong Hold. There's the zap. Hellscream.
Only the strongest may dwell in Orgrimmar.
Kel'Thuzad? So it's true. Naxxramas returns. Perhaps I underestimated you, story reader. You've done the Horde a great service. The war chief would be proud.
Garrosh pauses to think.
If Kel'Thuzad is controlling the Scourge, there's no telling what else the Lich King has in store for us. I'll need time to think through this new information, story reader. You are dismissed. And you return victorious, just as I thought. I told Sarfang you'd be fine.
Hellscream grunts knowingly.
Perhaps this will show that old dog that he doesn't have all the answers, eh? While you have done much to secure our foothold in these frozen wastes, other dangers still lurk in the shadows. I want you to assist Warden Nork Bloodfrenzy, stationed at the internment camp just outside and immediately southeast of Warsong Hold. Seek him out and offer your assistance for prisoner transport in exchange. You are dismissed, story reader.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to have my inset here. Yeah, looks like. Good to know. What's up, Nork Blood Frenzy?
Ha! Prisoners? These aren't prisoners. They're cowardly dogs. Just look at them. Did you know that without exception, every single one of these yellow-bellied soldiers came to our gates and surrendered their arms and armor? From what we've been able to gather, these men and women are discharged and sent back to their homes if captured by us. Puh! Pathetic! We're seeing more deserters show up at our gates with each passing day. We simply do not have enough room to keep all of these maggots caged up, especially not if we want to keep the pigs happy. I want you to escort one of these cowards to the crossroads east of here and fire this flare gun. One of their captains will show up when they see the flare and take the coward off your hands. Report to Scout Tungak on the East Road once a delivery has been made.
For the Horde.
Alright. How do we escort you? Like, kinda got it when I was reading it, but already kinda forgot it. Just any of them?
How are you?
Talk to him again?
Strength and honor.
The actions of the deserters shames us all, a shame so powerful that it must be witnessed to understood. It is why Ugthor is here. The boy must learn.
Go forth to victory.
Alright, now I'm really confused.
Good day to you.
How do I get them to follow me? Do I already have one following me? Okay. That's how. I pay attention and see the little gnome. Alright. Can he just... I'm afraid that if I fly, he's not gonna make it. Come on, deserter.
On it, I'm sure.
Come on, deserter. I'm guessing if I flew, I'd either lose him or have to wait a while for him to catch up. Fire bullets. Well, probably snowballs. just gonna try it. See how well he keeps up when I just fly over there. Looks like he's doing alright. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, yeah. I can fly with him. Shouldn't be so worried about it. Get this quest here.
Our enemies will fall.
We are witnessing something amazing here, Orc. A whole undiscovered ecology lives and breathes not more than a few paces from us. I surmise it is the bloodspore plant that sets this environment abuzz. I have collected some pollen from the nearby male species of bloodspore plant, but still lack female receptors for pollination. Fetch me a bushel of the bloodspore carpels. You'll find them near the larger plants surrounding us. Be wary of their guardians. The kobolds won't give them up easily.
The reckoning is at hand.
Good to know. First, I gotta hand over this deserter. Wherever he is. He was down in just a second ago. What the heck? Oh, little buddy. Well, that sucks. Where did he go? Or did I already give him to this guy? Is that who he's supposed to go through? Oh, I'm supposed to use a flare gun. I might have screwed this up. Use a flare gun to signal the alliance, but I don't have the dude anymore. Alright. Well, we'll get some of these bloodspore carpels. Kobold wants a fight. Three more carpels. One more. Alright, turn these in. Let's see what I can do about getting that Alliance deserter again. I'll probably just have to abandon it and redo it. Got your
The
carpels for you,
dark
Larith.
times will pass.
The test must continue.
Well, here's your carpels.
Lovely, just lovely. Lorith applies a sprinkling of the pollen to one of the bloodspore carpels and then utters an incantation. Humph. I don't understand. Unless... Why, of course! It's obvious. The bloodspore moths are the entities responsible for pollination on these plains. It must be something that happens within the moth's internal system that acts as a catalyst for the pollen to work. It's all starting to make sense now, story reader. That's why the kobolds don't kill the moths, and instead go to great lengths to protect them. Those stupid little rats have it all figured out. Well, we'll just have to get our own moth pollen. What do you say? Fetch me some in the name of science?
We will have
Will do, Lorth.
justice.
Pollen. Give me that pollen off. Come on, give me that pollen. Sure are stingy. And just a bunch of crapaces. Yep, all in off. There we go, there's one. Yeah, but you got some pollen for me.
Protect the life giver!
Target something first.
Damn cool.
Target.
Alright, 3 more pieces.
Protect the life giver!
Give me that pollen off.
I don't have a target.
Protect the life giver!
I need a target.
More things of pollen.
Protect the life giver!
Yeah, but you mouth, you got some pollen for me.
Target something first.
Pretty intense with the blooms going in and out there. Looks like some good breathing or something.
Protect the life giver!
Alright. 2 more things of pollen. Guessing they're handfuls of pollen? I don't know. It's kind of an odd way to quantify it. We got pollen off.
Protect the life giver!
Alright, one more thing of pollen. Give me your pollen muff. You got some.
I don't have a target.
Nope. Just a carrot base.
Protect the life giver. Protect the life giver.
Kobolds are very original. All very unique in the things they shout at me. You got some pollen for me? No, you want to, Moth. There we go. Go back to Larith.
Baladash Malinois.
The pollen is the key.
Well, here you go.
Aha! Lorith sprinkles the moth pollen onto the bloodspore carpels. Look at that! Lorith looks you over as if to size you up. So we've got this pollinated bloodspore flower and nobody to test its effects on. Say, would you perhaps be interested in rubbing this on your skin and letting me observe? What's the worst that could happen anyway? Don't you worry, story reader. Just take this sample and rub it all over your face.
That seems like the safest place to test it out on. Just, oh god, it's making my face burn. Okay. Made me shrink and spew out smoke. That worked really well, Laura. Was that what it was supposed to do?
How positively awful! You are totally incapacitated. Weak? Hot flashes? Primal Mighthorn will be delighted. This is better than even I expected. Perhaps it's time that I told you the truth. Hellscream assigned Mighthorn and I with the daunting task of Magnetar extermination on the southern front of Warsong Hold. With us came an entire platoon of seasoned Horde soldiers. Our initial foray into the nearby Magnetar dens proved quite unsuccessful, as our entire squad was wiped out by the layer defenders. We're the only ones left. We aren't scientists or researchers. We're soldiers of the Horde, just like you. Soldiers on a mission that cannot fail. Speak to Primal Mighthorn now.
Remember the Sunwell.
Will do. What's up, Mighthorn? Pretty boss-looking armor you got there, dude.
The bloodspore that you collected might just be enough to give us an edge against the Magnetars of Gammoth. With your help, of course. Magnetar live in prides, much like lions. 1 or 2 dominant males and several females along with their offspring. In the case of Gammoth, the Magnetar den west of here, Gamothra is the leader. It is Gamothra that controls this Magnetar population, and therefore it is Gamothra that must be slain to prevent any type of Magnetar uprising. Take this pouch of crushed bloodspore flower to Gammoth. Use the powder from the pouch to weaken Gamothra, and then slay him. Return his head to me as proof.
Will do, Mighthorn. We'll worry about that. Alliance deserter later. Got another question. By Apatha, the brood mother. Go put down Apatha.
Protect the life bringer. Or life giver.
This egg was obviously important to somebody, as a corpse nearby can attest.
Oh, corpse.
As you look the egg over you, as you look the egg over, you notice that it has already been tagged for shipment to the Bloodspore Plains, care of Blood Mage Lareth. That's just east of here. Collect the egg and take it to the expectant Blood Mage.
Can do. Alright, let's go get that head of Gamothra. What do I need to do with the... Oh, weaken zone. Gotcha. I see no Gamothra over here. The kobolds. Maybe it's a path. Maybe it's Magnetar. I'm not sure. Where you at, Gamothra? Where could they be? Oh. Down? Down below? Kobolds down there. Alright, I gotta read this. It must be down there. Where's the entrance? Just go down and hope that water is deep enough. Actually, let me see my mouth for a bit there. That's the right spot. Just gotta find my way there. Clear out all these vermin in my way. There's Gamothra, the tormentor. Go down, Gamothra. Channel my pouch of crushed blood for you. Gotcha. Give me your head. I don't know, wait, vermin. Too bad, dude. Didn't realize I was already where I could turn. Out of my way. Fight Huntress, because I really don't. Oh, yeah, she does. Stunned right when I was gonna health funnel. Don't die, fucker. That's what you. Without you, who will take? dirty, but it's effective. That's what counts. Bring it on, come on. Primal Might Horn. Oh, hold on there.
The powder can be used to weaken all Magnetar. It is why the Ratmen of the area guard it so closely. A job well done, story reader. Would you honor Lareth and I by taking the head of the beast and presenting it to Hellscream? He will be extremely pleased. We cannot take all of the credit for this Horde victory, story reader. It was you who risked your life to test the Bloodspore, and it was you who ultimately put an end to Gamothra. Honor us by returning to Warsong Hold and presenting the head of Gamothra to Lord Hellscream.
Can do, Might Horn. What's up, Lareth? Got an egg for you.
State your business.
Greetings. Alcor is no more, eh? A pity. As for the egg, we have no real use for it anymore. We've got much bigger problems to deal with now.
Shurelaron.
Thanks for the experience anyways. Alright, let's head back to Warsong and give Hellscream that head of Gamothra, and then I'm gonna redo the, was it, Alliance Captive quest. Or Alliance Deserter. Just go ahead and abandon it. Redo it. Grab it again. I keep forgetting to use my Hearthstone.
You will serve the Horde.
Back
Be
so
crushed
soon.
beneath it.
Hellscream picks up the head of Gamothra with one arm and spits in its face.
They will learn, story reader. They will all learn. The Horde is not to be trifled with.
Excuse me.
You have faced all challenges that have been set before you, and squashed them beneath your boot heel. It is because of you, story reader, that the Horde is now firmly entrenched in Northrend. But our work has only just begun. We must march to Icecrown, and we must tear down its walls. Your next assignment begins to the east, at Tonkalei Village. Our Tonka allies are in dire straits and require aid. Secure transport from the stablemaster, Durkot Wolfbrother, and seek out Chieftain Wintergale at Tonkalei.
Will do, but first I gotta take this deserter. It's not following me anymore. Was gonna take a deserter. I wonder if it is because I'm flying. It's messing it up. Yeah, I don't see a deserter anymore.
Lotar.
Yeah, my deserter has gone missing. You gonna give me another, buddy? Let's try this again. I mean, like, that gnome was, like, jumping over hills and stuff to follow me earlier. I kind of think she would follow me if I flew.
Good day to you.
If I'm gonna try it out, now's the time, right? Follow me, lady. Very acrobatic. Wish I could jump like her. Jump over a cliff. Oh, no, okay. Follow me, deserter. Just don't want to get too far ahead of her. Not sure if that's why I lost her earlier or what exactly happened. Well, and earlier is a gnome, so didn't lose her. Oh. Shouldn't have said that. Now I lost her. Well, okay. So she will. Well, the deserter will act really acrobatic, but not entirely. Let's try this one more time. So for this time, I'm not gonna fly. I'm just gonna stay on the ground. I think that's the only way I can do it. Hey, buddy, I lost another deserter. Give me another one.
To victory.
Need help? Oh, he says something when I got a new guy.
Try not to lose this one, story reader. It is important that we at least try and keep up appearances with the Alliance.
You can do it, deserter. Wish you could just hop on a two-person mount and put me on the back. It ain't happening. Somehow I'm still in combat, otherwise I'd just mount up. That's how. Nasty Nerubian up there. Let's go, deserter. getting all up in the way. Getting stuck on a plant. Come on, dude, you can do it. We're nearly there. So now I use the flare gun to signal, right? The Alliance deserted the crossroads east of Warsong. Hold fire Warsong flare gun to signal the Alliance. Yeah, Alliance, over here. Got your deserter for you.
Thank you, Orc. I will take this miserable cur from you now.
Oh, have at it. Alright. Turn in this quest here. Yep. Oh, it's the quest I just did. It's
Straight.
I just have to turn in Tungok here.
Good job, story reader. That's one less filthy, useless Alliance scumbag that we'll have to provide for. If you're looking for more work, the Tauren and Blood Elf nearby need some help. Of course, we've got our own set of problems to deal with out here as well. Perhaps you'd be interested in helping me clean up these fields? They're littered with dirty little rat men. Kobolds, snowbolts, whatever you want to call them. They're all over the damn place. The stink alone is making my life hell. Take care of the vermin for me, and I'll make it worth your while, story reader.
Can do, buddy. I'm your exterminator, don't worry. Filthy little kobolds. Oh, he wants me to kill certain amounts of certain ones. 8 harvesters, 5 fire starters, and 2 roasters. Put down harvester.
Target something first.
Take it down, women.
Target.
Kobold, snowball, whatever you are. Oh, done vermin don't count. Just harvesters, fire starters. The fiery kobolds.
Target something first.
Down fire starter. Get out of here, harvester. If I can interrupt myself.
Target.
Going down, buddy. Nice, there's the other roaster need. Alright, 2 more harvesters, 2 more fire starters. What's up? It's that giant shadow. Oh, it's just another roaster. Which I don't need. Vermin. Oh, fire starters and harvesters. Where are you? There we go. That's the last harvester I need. I need 2 fire starters up. Let's see one there and one over there. Going down, dude. Alright. Successfully exterminated the kobold vermin. Check out those
Blood and
kobolds
thunder.
for you, Tungok.
A job well done, story reader. Thank you.
Definitely take that ring. Or yeah, definitely take the ring.
For the Horde.
Thank you much, buddy. Alright. Now we go. Let's go do the seek out Karuk. I think that's Tuskar. If I remember correctly. Yep, definitely a Tuskar. It's a Karuk.
I am sworn by Tuskar law to avenge my kin. These murderers burned Palais to the ground. Waltor was wise in sending you to me, Orc. The gods smile down upon those that meet justice. You will be he that doles out punishment to the wicked. They call themselves the Kavaldir. My people have legends about them. We call them the Tukarik, walkers of the fog. My village was destroyed by these giant mistmen. Everyone I know was slain, including my father Aryut. By Tuskar law, I must seek retribution against those who shed my kin's blood. I am but a fisherman, and I've not yet passed the test of manhood. I cannot stand toe to toe with the vile Kavaldir. If you were to carry out my blood duty for me, I will be in a great debt to you.
Do what I can, Karuk. They've got these Scott ear for you. 6 raiders and 5 longboatsmen. Going down, you sneaky Kavaldir. Slaughtering the Tuskar, that's not cool. They're nice dudes. All they want to do is eat some fish. Going down, Kavaldir. west of the raiders. I just need 4 longboats. Come here and fight me, longboatsman. Feel like I should help that Tuskar. That nasty Naga. Leave that Tuskar alone. Oh, glad I did.
You saved me from those vicious monsters. Thank you.
Look, don't go running too far, dude. I want to grab your cuss. Just gonna go over to the other dude. No, maybe. What? What? Just disappeared on me. That's lame. What's up, Karuk?
You've done my people a great favor, Story Reader. I must ask one more thing of you, however.
That'll let me complete.
My own father was slain by the leader of this raiding party, Gamel the Cruel. He has made his abode inside a cave on the beach. You've dealt with his men already. Finish what you've started, Story Reader. Avenge my father, and I will share with you what little I still have.
Will do, buddy. Going down, Gamma. Nice, leveled up. Alright, back to Karuk. Deed is done, buddy.
You did it, Story Reader. The spirits of the slain Tuskar can now rest in peace. Their deaths have been avenged.
Just glad I could help, bub. Is that better? No. It wasn't worth the list. Nope. Accepted that without even reading it.
The fallen of Palais will not rest, son. Find the Naga priestess. There is someone who might shed light on the mystery orc. It is rumored that the Kavaldir have kept the Naga priestess alive at the temple on the west side of the shore. She will no doubt have great reason to resent her uninvited Kavaldir guests. Perhaps my father is expecting her to cooperate with you in some way.
Alright. Let's do this. Man, Scotty. Fight for the wrong one. Heal up the word. Just keep it down. What's up, Yeehaw?
Have you come to mock me, orc? 500 years ago, Azshara imprisoned a being named Leveroth in the waters below. Now these barbarians seek to undo our queen's work. They took over our city and began to sacrifice my brethren to awake him. When they ran out of Naga, they began to take Tuskar. The spirits will know no peace. I will help you, for it will go a long way towards quelling my vengeance. The captain, Ragnar, dwells deep inside northeastern Riplash. He has in his possession a golden trident. Bring it to me!
Will do. find the golden trident. Pretty sure he's just in the tower here.
Yarg!
Going down, Ragnar. Give me that trident. Alright. Back to the Naga.
Do you have the trident?
Sure do.
Yes! We will slay the Cavaldier beast. I will show these brutes to never cross a priestess of the scale. Raj Najan was the emperor of Riplash when Neveroth was imprisoned. Azshara herself blessed his trident so it would slay the beast should it ever escape. Now you wield it, Orc. As much as it disgusts me, I will have my revenge on these barbaric giant men. Take the trident to the depths beneath Riplash. You will find Leveroth below an iceberg closest to northern Riplash. Drive the trident into his flesh and slay him. Return to whomever sent you when you're done. I wish to see no more of you.
Right back at you, Viha. Alright. Let's go slay this Leveroth. I've got 10 minutes left. There he is. Big, scary Leviathan.
It's too far.
Eat my trident. If I get close enough. Hiya! Take that, beast. Scary Leviathan. Alright. Turn this in. That orca got messed up. What's up, Karuk?
My people's spirits can rest in peace. You've helped me honor my father. Perhaps I will one day be as strong as you are.
Gotta get to level 72. Oh, wait a second, you're 73. I think you're stronger than me technically, Karuk. Just gotta get some gear, dude. Alright. Let's go too close to comfort. Or too close for comfort. Blah. Dora wants you to go to the Amber Ledge north of Warsong Hold and thank those for rescuing her. Those there for rescuing her. Blah. Help if I can read. Just a bit of a yawn. Caldera. The Nexus. Get a flight path from Surastraz. Biggest flight path flight master I've ever seen. What's up, Librarian Donathan?
Greetings.
You can tell your friend that her rescue was our pleasure as well as our duty. Her encounter was but a small piece in what I believe to be a large puzzle. Dalaran is sparing no effort in solving this mystery, and to be honest, we could use a bit of assistance.
For the Alliance.
Greetings, Warlock. I am Donathan, a loyal representative of Dalaran. Forgive my abruptness, but we find ourselves in the midst of a crisis. Mages all across Azeroth are being abducted, and I have been authorized to conscript anyone able to assist in the unraveling of this mystery. The camp just south of ours is where our investigation begins. I call upon you to rescue one of the imprisoned mages held there. You must obtain a key from one of the mage hunters and use it to open an arcane prison.
Be careful.
Will do, Donathan. What's up, Garen?
Greetings, Orc. I am Garen of Dalaran. Not long ago, the Rift was a peaceful place, geothermally speaking at least. Recently, though, earthquakes have occurred with alarming frequency, and scars in the earth have appeared, exposing unique energy fields of chaotic power. My mission here is to chart and monitor these anomalies. My instruments indicate that another has appeared on the cliff face to the southwest. Take this device with you, and use it when you locate the new disruption.
Light bless you.
Will do, Garen. Alright. Go free a prisoner and take a reading of a cleft cliff anomaly. Alright, he said it was certain mobs dropped it from her, right? Yeah, I think it's like mage hunters, he said. Yeah, mage hunters. Gotcha. Give me your key, buddy. Hey there, thanks for tuning in. Alright. Is the prison here too? Empty arcane prisons. They all empty? Alright. Gotta find one that's not empty. Oh, there we go.
I need to get closer.
Free mage.
Thank you, Orc. I shall not forget your kindness.
No, it's wet. Alright. Go get this anomaly reading taken. Guessing it's that over there. Alright. Enemies custom. What's up, Donathan?
What can I do for you?
You have done well, story reader. The Kirin Tor graciously accept the assistance you have rendered. Know that any service you provide us will not go unrewarded. Please accept this humble offering as a token of Dalaran's appreciation. Story reader, we have a situation. I've just learned that one of our archmages en route from Dalaran has gone missing. Naturally, we suspect the mage hunters are behind her disappearance. Time is clearly of the essence. We must know what has become of Lady Evanor at once if we are to have any hope of rescuing her. Take this device. Return to Barrel Point and use it on a barrel sorcerer when he is near death. It should bind him long enough for you to bring him here for questioning.
Go with honor, friend.
Will do, Donathan. What's up, Garin?
King's honor, friend.
Fascinating. This is the largest disruption yet, though the worst is yet to come, I fear. Did you feel that? That was just an aftershock. You should have been here a few minutes ago. I'm afraid I must call upon your services again. My instruments indicate that there is an immense disruption just west of here, far beneath the water's surface. Just as before, I need you to take the Arcanometer and capture the anomaly's data. I'll cast a spell that will enable you to breathe underwater. If it wears off before you find it, come let me know and I'll renew its effects.
Light bless you.
Yep, it's about time for me to get off. Let's see here. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you did, don't forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow night for an Alliance night. And as always, have yourself a good night.